Welcome back. So, we have two pieces of Enlisted news today, and one of them is kind of huge. So, let's start there, because that's the one that everybody's going to care about. Enlisted is finally coming to Steam. And with that, we're going to get a whole influx of new players. Now, I suspect that they wanted to wait until the merge went through because the merge was going to be a pretty big shakeup. And I think as a company, they understood that all of their most loyal players were still sticking with them for the most part, and a lot of them would come back with the merge. But coming out on Steam and then coming out with the merge would probably be a pretty big shakeup for their, non-normal players that are already there. But it's really good to see that it's finally happening. All of the issues with population for different nations in the game, I think, will finally be fixed. Now, I can't say for certain. I mean, people do have human tendencies, so people will flock towards whatever they perceive as the most powerful or the most popular. But I think it should help fill out a lot of the issues that people have had. Steam releases for games usually do a lot for them, and Steam is the biggest digital distributor on PC. So I'm sure it's going to bring in a ton of people. Plus, if they see that it's linked to War Thunder or linked to Gaijin, then I think there's a pretty good chance that people who have played War Thunder before and didn't know about Enlisted or didn't give it a shot because they didn't want to go and get a unique launcher off a website, they'll be much more likely to actually download it and try it. So, per this news here, you'll still be able to play it from the launcher, same as War Thunder. The Steam version, you'll need to create a new account associated with Steam, so I probably won't be doing that. And if you'd like to move over to Steam while keeping your current progress, there's an option. I mean, maybe. I don't know. Within 30 days of Steam's release, you'll be able to transfer your Gaijin Net account along with all of your progress to the Steam version. It's big news. It's really exciting. Should see a huge influx of new players, and hopefully with that we'll see a lot more content and faster development. Last year, I believe we had to wait all the way until like April to get the first big patch. So, we'll see. Now, on to our other piece of news. Making Enlisted a better place. So, they're looking at listing maps alongside the BRs. I think amongst most people who play right now, it's pretty common understanding which maps you can get into at which BRs, but coming to Steam, I think this is going to be a huge benefit for them. It'll help alleviate a lot of the confusion that they may otherwise run into, because they're not familiar with the old campaign system. They're not even necessarily familiar with when and where battles are in the war. I mean, some people will, some people won't, some people are just trying to play a game. So listing which maps you can get onto at which BRs will probably be beneficial to them. Additionally, your BR is now going to be shown on the start button, which is huge. It should stop all of those cases of somebody forgetting that they had one weapon on one squad that they play on rare occasion that's still on their lineup. In addition, they've put in a fix so that the Thompson M2128 box mag and the Beretta Mod 30 can actually be upgraded. For some people, it was not possible to upgrade them, so they were stuck running around with their unupgraded versions of those guns. So, good fix all around. Now, for the other changes, they fixed a bug where mobile respawn points were behind the squad selection list and were therefore inaccessible. They fixed the nationality of paratrooper transport planes in custom matches. There's yes and no back in the quick menu. They changed the KBSPWZ-38M's weapon class from rifle to semi-auto rifle. They updated DLSS, and they fixed the animation of drinking the flask. I really don't know what the issue was that they fixed with the flask. I'm curious, because I use flasks on, like, everybody. I don't know. I swear lately it's just looked like drinking a flask, but, you know, it is what it is. And as per usual, they appreciate your feedback. So, I'm excited to get another influx of players. We got a lot of people that came back with the merge when it first dropped. I feel like the population is tapered off a little bit and stabilized, with a lot of the people who come back for patches and whatnot going off to do other things. But we're about to get another big influx of players with the Steam release. So, yeah, that'll be really exciting. Full players in all your matches, hopefully. Well, as per usual, get out there, kick ass, take names, and win your games.